All right, today we're going to talk about how to add a recipe into MyFitnessPal. So you're going to log into MyFitnessPal and push the three dots at the bottom corner where it says more, and you will come to this screen that you see here. I do have the premium version of MyFitnessPal, so mine might look slightly different, but still pretty similar. We're going to go right to the center here, My Meals, Recipes, and Foods, and we're going to press that. And you can see that it defaults to the recipes tab, and I have quite a few recipes that I've already built in, but we're going to go down to the blue strip at the bottom, create a recipe. So MyFitnessPal has two ways you can do this. You can enter the ingredients manually if you're using a recipe from a book or just one that you know by heart. You will just tell it how many servings this recipe will feed, and then you'll put all of your ingredients in, and MyFitnessPal will do the math for you to break down the calories and the macros. We are going to go ahead and add from the web because this is a little bit different. So add from the web. And MyFitnessPal gives you a list of sites that you can choose from. If you have a recipe in one of these, you can go ahead and search it there. But what we're going to do is take a recipe that we found on a different website. So maybe you found one on a blog or something from Pinterest. I happened to find one from the Kraft Foods website. So we're going to go there. So here it is, cheesy chicken and salsa skillet. We're going to copy the website. So I'm going to go here and push copy. And we're going to copy that URL. And I'm going to come back to MyFitnessPal. And I'm going to paste it up at the top here where it says recipe name or URL. And then I'm going to go ahead and say go. And there it is. It popped it up for me. Just verify that it's the right one and push import recipe. These are the ingredients that MyFitnessPal identified from that website. And we're going to push this arrow. And once you get to the next screen, this is where you can edit things to make it very specific to your ingredients. Because depending on brands and things, some of the calories or the macros might vary. So for example, multigrain penne pasta at the very top, that is not the type of pasta that I use. I use the Bonza brand. So I'm going to push search for alternative. And I'm going to clear this out and type Bonza. We use Bonza. It is gluten-free. It has some protein because it is made of chickpeas. And so be very careful. You can look kind of through here and see how a lot of these entries really vary from calories and things. So you could use the barcode scanner at the bottom to scan your exact product. However, I know that mine per 2 ounces is 190 calories, and I use this elbow pasta here, so I'm going to select that. But here's the catch. 2 ounces of dried pasta is not the 2 cups that this recipe is looking for. So I just happen to know that roughly 8 ounces of dry pasta would be about 2 cups cooked. So I'm going to change this from 1 serving to 4 servings because 4 times the 2 ounces gives me those 8 ounces that I need. So I'm going to push the check mark. And then look through and make sure everything else matches up. This is the type of cheese that we use. It's the 2% milk cheese, so it's got a little bit less fat in it. Generally the veggies are the same, peppers, corn, chicken breast is pretty standard. You may use a different salsa. We're going to roll with this Taco Bell brand, and I'm just going to push this arrow. And there it is. So I can see it already did 4 servings because it took that from the recipe. This recipe would be about 442 calories, almost 10 fat, 44-ish carbs, and 48 grams of protein. So you can just push save to keep it in your recipe diary, or you can save it and log in if you're about to eat it. So if I just say save, there's my list of recipes with cheesy chicken salsa skillet at the top. And let's say later I want to go enter it in my diary. So maybe I'm going to have this for dinner. I'm going to add food, and I'm going to push this recipes tab, and there it is right at the top. I'm going to select that. I'm going to say yes. I'm going to have 1 serving, check mark. And there it is. It's in my diary. So I hope that you found that helpful. Let me know if you come across any questions.